Hey everybody, welcome back to When Harry Met Board Games, where we feed our people with relatable content and our victory condition is your satisfaction. I'm Harry. Before we go any further, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button somewhere on the lower right hand side of your screen. That way we could all move on with our lives and enjoy the rest of this video. Today we have another episode of Special Delivery, or my huge board game haul. And I figured for this week's episode, we're just gonna get started with a bang. The biggest haul of them all. This huge box right here. Just to turn it sideways, give you an indication. And guess what? There's only one game inside this box. So some of you might be able to deduce and have a good idea as to what this game might be. So this is a game that's been on my wish list for a while, and I finally decided to pull the trigger. As a matter of fact, somebody pulled the trigger for me before I got a chance to pull the trigger myself. And it is Gloom Haven. None other than Gloom Haven. This was actually a gift to me from my amazing and wonderful sister, Jackie. And this, for those who don't know, is Gloom Haven, the #1 ranked game on BoardGameGeek.com. It's been #1 ranked for going on 3 years, and this is a monstrosity box. And here on the side you can see all the different awards that this game has won. It says here that it's 1 to 4 players, 30 minutes per player. I'm guessing the scenarios, the individual scenarios, play in about 30 minutes. And its recommended age is for ages 1 through 14. So I am excited about this game. Let's see what the back here says. Being a mercenary on the edge of civilization is anything but easy, of course. For those stupid or brave enough to leave the relative safety of Gloomhaven's walls, adventure, wealth, and fame await in wild and shadowy forests, snowy mountain caves, and long forgotten crypts. All right, so I am excited. I've heard so many amazing things. Highly detailed miniatures, thousands of cards. This is amazing. 17 playable classes. I am really excited about this. I hope to play this, many times over the course of my life, solo and with friends and family. All right, let's see what else we got here this week. And what's in this one here? Of course, we've got Gloom Haven Forgotten Circles, which is an expansion to Gloom Haven. Memories of the past are the key to our future. A mysterious diviner brings dark portents and terrifying new foes. Join her on a 20 scenario quest to explore the history of Gloomhaven and prevent a looming catastrophe, or enlist the diviner's help in pursuing your own quests. Really cool. All right, so adds 20 new quests, 68-page scenario book, 7 new monster types, including 3 powerful bosses, new locations, new items, new road events, new city events, new rift events, new unlockable envelopes. Just when you think I'm done, folks. All right, here we have some more stuff. Let's see what's inside these boxes here. What can possibly be here? I guess keeping with the theme of the games for this board game haul, we've got the founders of Gloom Haven. As you can see, the word Gloom Haven is very small print, just to not put the emphasis on that. This is designed by Isaac Childress, same designer as the designer of Gloom Haven. This takes place in the Gloom Haven universe, but it's a totally different type of game. I think this has worker placement and not route network building, if I'm not mistaken. I might very likely be mistaken, but this is what the back of the board looks like. The city of Gloom Haven was not always a bustling hub of commerce and intrigue. Hundreds of years ago, it was nothing but the ruins of a long-dead civilization. But as the humans spread across the map, making a tenuous peace with the Valras from the south, the Inox and Vermlings of the forest, the Savas deep in the mountains, and the Orchids and Quattrals across the ocean, plans were drawn forth to build a town on the eastern shores. It was to be a symbol of the many races working in harmony. This is the story of that endeavor. All right, so this is for 1 through 4 players, so solo play is a possibility here. The estimated time or gameplay is, game length is 120 minutes, so that's 2 hours. And the recommended age is 12 and older. So that is exciting. Let's see what else is in here. Can you guys guess what's in here? What do you think is in here? All right. Let's see. Let us see what's in here. So let me just give a little preview here. So this is actually a game that I got used on BoardGameGeek.com's Geek Market from a user there. This game is out of print, but I wanted it, and I found someone who was selling it for a good price. And again, keeping with the theme of this edition of Board Game Haul, we have none other than Forge War, designed by Isaac Childress. And this is his first game. 1 through 4 players, 60 to 180 minutes, 12 and older. This is his first board game design, even before his Gloom Haven fame. And this is another worker placement game. It says here, forge your victory. The wildlands are growing restless. The king has called upon all able-bodied men to push back the creeping edges of the map. As the leader of a fledgling adventurers guild, you are tasked with gathering resources, forging weapons, and slaying epic monsters of the wilderness to earn riches and prestige with the king. So I am very interested and excited about playing this game. And again, I got it for an amazing price on BoardGameGeek.com. And even though it's used, it's like new. Pretty good condition here. All right, let's see what else we have in the mail. So this wasn't quite delivered to me. Instead, I just finished coming back from Target and purchasing this baby. You guys might all imagine as to what this is. Again, just in keeping in the theme of this particular board game haul, we have this Target exclusive, at least till September 1st, I believe. And yes, this video is being recorded before September 1st, even if it's being showed afterwards. So, what can it be? None other than Gloom Haven, Jaws of a Lion, or of the Lion, a fully cooperative fantasy campaign adventure. So this is kind of like a prequel or introduction to Gloom Haven, the bigger game. It's a smaller game with less scenarios, but still quite a lot in it. So we have 4 new characters here, some scenario books, including 25 scenarios, learn as you play guide and rule book. So this is a good entry into this Gloom Haven system. 16 unique monsters with standees and decks, 4 playable minis, city maps with stickers, 20 event cards, 100 plus tokens, extra content revealed as you play. Interesting. So this is for 1 through 4 players. Solo play is possible. 30 minutes per player. Recommended age of 14 and over, and it's endorsing watch it play to learn how to play the video. All right, so that is pretty good. Play as a standalone game or as an expansion to Gloom Haven. So I am excited about this Gloom Haven Jaws of the Lion. So we are almost done. In keeping with the theme, I have one more game. Well, actually, it's not keeping the theme. But how great would it have been if there was such a thing as my first Gloom Haven? Let's see what else we have. Now let's see what's inside of this box here. All right. Let's see what's in here. right, we've got my first Castle Panic. This is a children's game. Brought this in particular for my son Nicholas. This is for ages 4 and older and 1 to 4 players. This is a cooperative game, but apparently it could even be played solo. Adult assembly is required. Work together to save the castle. So this is going to be a fun game to play. My son and I have been playing slightly more advanced games the older he gets. He's 4 years old now, 4.5. So looking forward to teaching this one to him, and in particular, the idea that it's cooperative, right? Because sometimes when you're playing with children, the tension of who wins and who loses can be a pretty big challenge. So the fact that we're going to be on the same side and hopefully win this game together more often than not, that's exciting. All right, let's see what else we have. And that's all we have for today's episode of Board Game Haul. Thank you so much for joining us here When Harry Met Board Games. Comment down below what you think about this edition's acquisitions, and tell me what you've bought lately. Well, this is Harry saying take care, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have fun gaming. Bye-bye.